music could only mean that one of our favorite folks is in the studio right now. Michael Francis, the music director of the Florida Orchestra. And welcome on board. It's been a while since we had you in here.
It certainly has. It's a pleasure to be back, Jack and Aaron. It's nice to be here. I hope you've had a wonderful summer.
Oh, yeah, it's been a great summer.
Very good. Well, I keep hearing your voice every time I go to the airport. I keep turning around looking for you.
And I'm there occasionally. But that's the only time I can order my wife around. I like it. Hold the handrails and stay clear of the doors and that kind of thing. But you've been out and about here for a while now and visiting the... by the way, your English is getting very good.
Well, one keeps practicing. There's high standards here. I'm fully aware on WFLA.
See, I was thinking him coming back from the summer, it might have gotten a little worse when you went over there, but you'll have to get back in action here.
I was terrible. I'm a diehard. I can't help but over-enunciate.
When you go there, do you actually work? Do you conduct an orchestra there or just take some time off?
Well, actually, I was just in the UK the last couple of weeks, and I actually had some time off, which was fabulous. So just to spend time with brothers and mother and wife and daughter and just go and see old friends and things and enjoy the cool weather.
Oh,
and
yeah.
It certainly can be cool.
Yeah, the cool weather, that makes a big difference. Well, tell us what's big coming up here for you now and for us, for all of the people in the Bay Area.
Well, last year we started to really take the Florida Orchestra out into the community. So this year, well, we've turned it up to 11. We've taken up that one more, and it's going to be something very exciting. We've called it TFO On The Go, and we have 15 free concerts in 4 days starting this week. It's an extremely exciting thing that we've never done before, involving chamber orchestra groups, which is the orchestra splintered into small groups, performing in places such as the airports, boys and girls clubs, retirement veteran communities, and also some pubs, or I think you call them breweries here, the Three Daughters and Green Bench as well. So this is our chance to really expand into the community in an extraordinary way. As well as that, we're also performing in the hospitals, St. Joseph's North, Tampa General, Moffitt Cancer Center. And finally, on Saturday, we have a big free concert. For the first time, we're performing at the Waterworks Park in Tampa, and that's for the Hispanic. I try and say that properly. I told you my English was getting better. Hispanic Heritage Month, and that's going to be a wonderful free concert with all sorts of South American and Spanish treats. Bolero, we have a Venezuelan pianist, and lots of pieces from South America involving tangos and all sorts of dances I can't pronounce.
That has to be awesome for the people in the hospitals when you do that, and I know. Especially, it's a thrill for the people who happen to be at the airport when you guys show up there. But the hospitals and where people are confined and things like that, that's a real treat for them, I bet.
Well, it is. It gives us a real chance to take music to people who can't always travel to us for obvious reasons, maybe involving health, maybe involving age, all sorts of things. So by us taking music to them, we're really believing and committing to the power of music to help to heal people. Each one of us cares passionately about music. We all have a personal playlist of our life that means a huge amount to our memories. So when we take the music to them, we're really serving in the best possible manner, we think.
What seems to be the most popular music when you do go to a place like a hospital or the airport or something like that? Is it the pop stuff you do or the classical or a little bit of everything?
Well, we take the classical music. So this year we're playing some wonderful pieces which give people a chance to really reflect. We play Mozart's Marriage of Figaro. We're playing Rachmaninoff Vocalese. And pieces that are extremely beautiful and just allow people a chance to think, to enjoy the beauty of life and how composers have looked upon the world in a wonderful way.
Just looking back to last season, something I loved, I know Jack and I went to watch you guys practice.
That was incredible.
It's incredible because it's so cool. It's not just the classical. It is the classical, but you have other things. You had Led Zeppelin last year, just so many cool things. And I think you guys have Motown this year, right? Ray Charles?
We have Motown, we have Genesis, and in fact, in a couple of weeks, we also have the Cirque de la Symphonie, which, if you haven't seen that, is quite extraordinary. You have people doing high-wire acts above your head, flying around above the orchestra, trapezing and contortionists and all sorts of things, while classical music is being played. and also music from John Williams, the film The Hook. So there's all sorts of things, and let's hope The Hook holds at the top, holding these high-flying actors as well. So that's very exciting. But before that, we also have probably the great classical piece. If there's one piece you need to hear in your lifetime, it's Beethoven's Ninth Symphony.
Beethoven's Ninth.
That's kicking it off for you guys too, right?
That's how we open the season. And this piece is so significant because you think of the great events in the world history. For example, the Berlin Wall falling down.
Yeah.
Well, Leonard Bernstein went there and performed Beethoven's Ninth Symphony.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And so this piece is so significant because it's about uniting humanity, and it's about the basic right of all of us to have freedom. And if we come together and not have a fractured society, well, then we can do great things together. And the finale of this piece, with the famous Ode to Joy, was one of those moments in life you have to hear live. You have to see it. You have to listen together. It's just extraordinary. So I encourage you to come and hear that piece, not just to support the Florida Orchestra, but because this piece will make a difference to you.
How many musicians in total do you have when you do the Beethoven's Ninth?
So let me think. There must be, including the choir and the soloists, 200 people on stage, maybe
wow,
more.
That's incredible.
Yeah, and the sound is, it's when the whole thing kicks off at the end, there won't be a single person without having goosebumps all over them.
Oh, I can
including
only
me.
Well, that's good because you're going to be listening to a whole lot of it. 15 concerts in 4 days, though. Now, that's this week that y'all are making all those appearances.
Yes, and in fact, talking of Tampa Airport, and we'll be performing there, some of our groups, and so they'll be hearing your voice alongside
your voice.
Outstanding artistic things going on. So, Jack, you're very much involved with the Florida Orchestra now. You're performing with us today. Hold on to those handrails.
Oh, I will hold on to the handrails. Well, you can get all the information if you go to floridaorchestra.org. You can get details on where they're going to be. And the official start of the season is actually next week, September 30th. And that'll be Beethoven's Symphony No. 9. And the good thing is they come to you in Tampa, St. Petersburg, and Clearwater. Wherever you are, they're going to come there. But you can find out when they're going to be nearest to you again at floridaorchestra.org. And
it's Michael, so cool. Those 15 concerts are free. That's awesome.
Oh, that's unbelievable. People at the hospitals and everything.
Yes, we don't want there to be any restrictions, whether it be financial, geography, age, health. We want to make sure, as an orchestra, we're uniting the Bay. Like Beethoven tried to unite humanity, we unite the Bay, and we take music to where you are, as well as encouraging you to come to us. Because, of course, the best place to hear music is in a concert hall, but not everyone can get there. So we want everyone to be served.
Well, Michael, we appreciate your coming by here. And again, that English is getting very good, isn't it?
Well, thank you so much.
And good to have you back.
Great to be back. Thank you.
Michael Francis with the Florida Orchestra. And again, don't forget, floridaorchestra.org is where you can get all the information. And let's go to the